Welcome Capricorn and Capricorn cross watchers to your Valentine's Day bonus love read. So we're going to get a card for you, card for your person. Wow. And the situation between the two of you. Holy cow. Capricorn. What I'm hearing actually is like someone's got plans for you. Now that that doesn't necessarily mean, that someone has plans for you for Valentine's Day. I do want to say though that I feel like I feel like that someone is watching you, and it's almost like the two of you may have made contact in some aspect or another. I feel, Capricorn, that that this person is interested. I feel like they just have come out of that hermit energy, right? It's like, now this person is coming up as the Empress. Please don't get too hung up on gender, right? Because it's not about the gender that's represented on the cards, right? I feel like this is someone that has recently come out of what may have been an incredibly challenging time. I feel like they've had to either cut people off or let stuff go. Whatever it is, it hurt a lot. And what's great is that they're not in that hurt anymore. They've done that healing. They've done that work. If you've been through this kind of ascension, it can be an incredibly painful process. But I feel like that's why they're coming through as this Empress energy, because they're not, it's like, this isn't the kind of person that feels like they have to direct and control. And it's almost like they don't necessarily feel that they have to always have a say in things or kind of have a finger in every pie to make sure things go their way. It's like they just know that things are coming to them. And I feel like part of them sees you as that person. I feel like this may be, hold on for a second, for some of you, it might be very specific. This may be somebody that you knew when you were younger. And it's like, maybe the two of you did date, maybe you didn't. But they definitely seem to be, it's like as they came out of that hermit energy and into this Empress energy, I feel like there's something that seemed to have sparked them thinking about you. And they do seem to kind of want to come in and almost like seduce you here a bit. So the situation between you, it's really interesting. We have the Hanged Man, the Queen of Wands, and the World. So I do want to say, Capricorn, yes, this person is looking at you, maybe paying attention to you in a certain light, but I'm not so sure that this person is going to be making the first move. I feel like the biggest stopper here is that maybe both of you feel that the other person is going to make the first move. It could be that you're both in like that Empressy energy. And so like you're both kind of like, well, I'm attracted into my life, and I kind of feel like maybe neither of you is making a move. It also could be, because the Empress is great, but not perfect, right? So I feel for some of you, this Empress may be looking at you like a Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups energy usually is about that kind of loving message coming in, right? But in this deck, it actually talks about, that there are certain parts of yourself that you can really only find in relationship with others, right? So I feel like there's a little bit of like hoity-toity, holier than thou energy that's coming off of the Empress. I'm going to be honest. Don't usually get that, but with this card, it's almost like, not that it's really potent, right? Because it is the Empress, but it's a little bit like their shiz doesn't stink, so they fully expect you to come over and pursue them, when it's like, it's almost like they're trying to watch a pot that isn't boiling. And so, of course, it's not happening in the timeline that they want it to happen. And I do kind of feel that this person might be one of those people that's like, oh, well, it's this thing or that thing that's holding this person back. It's like, um, I'm not saying this to be judgmental or anything like that, okay? I feel like this person, maybe they got into spirituality and it's almost like they tried to understand too much too quickly, or they tried to kind of dive into it too fast. So it's like, um, I'm reminded of a story that I learned a long, long time ago where someone was supposed to write, this prince was supposed to write um, 5,000 in Roman numerals. And so this teacher was brought in to teach them Roman numerals, and so they taught them one. They taught them how to do two, so it's like one line, two lines. And the person was like, okay, now this is how you do three. And after that, the prince was like, no, I understand. I don't need any more lessons. I'm good. And so the teacher that gave him the assignment to write the 5,000 came back and was like, okay, do you have it? And the guy's like, no, I need more paper. Because the person didn't take the time to learn that there's intricacies, that there's a way that you kind of like can combine and almost like compress certain things. And so I feel like this person, it's like they learned one way, one, quote unquote trick to manifest. And because they were like, oh, well, that worked, I'm just going to use that. I feel like they may not have taken the time to understand that, like, sometimes, when blessings come in, they just come in. And other times they're put in front of you and you have to go get them, right? So I feel like this person may be in an energy where it's like they're staring intently, waiting for a door to open when really they could just get up off the chair they're on and go open the door. So I hope that makes sense. With this here, I feel like this person at times, because they are so attractive, it's like they may try to, or not try to, but I feel like at times they use their, physical appearance or their, the physical energy that's coming off of them. I feel like at times they kind of weaponize that and use that to get people to do what they want them to do. But I actually feel like because you also have that, right? Because it's like the two of you are both in that Empressy energy. I'm not so sure that you're really picking up on the signals that they're sending you to come and get them, because you're swimming in that own energy yourself. So it's like when you connect with their energy, it just feels like a big boost to how you feel. And so the situation between you guys here with these three cards, I mean, this person, I'm not so sure that they're going to make a move towards you. I don't see them really taking their eyes off you anytime soon. They do seem to feel that if they just wait long enough, that you will turn around. And, maybe you will, right? But I feel like this person actually might need to, or listen, I'm not telling anyone what to do. What I'm seeing in the cards is actually that it's like this person may have to realize here that just sending someone else, that physically desiring energy, whatever that would be, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sending someone that energy, especially someone like you that's already in this really gorgeous energy, it's not going to pull you in their direction. It actually seems to be pushing you in the wrong direction. And I feel like this person, they're going to sit here staring at you for a while. And I actually feel like they might miss out because they wait so long. And I feel like it kind of ends up being a lesson to them that, like, yes, it's great to have that energy. Yes, it's great to feel that way about yourself and be confident and all those things. But sometimes moving forward in the way that you want to, action is required. So I feel like we are going to get a message from this person for you, Capricorn, and then we will close out the read. I don't know how I feel anymore, and something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to find out what that is. You know what? What I'm kind of getting is that this person may have, because they've been maybe on this spiritual path where they're kind of connecting with energy and stuff. It's like maybe they got a whole bunch of signals that the two of you could have had a connection. And I feel like they're wondering, like, well, did I read the signals wrong? Did I feel something wrong? Is there, it's like they're trying to, I feel like they're just starting to see this, right? I feel like they are still in denial about it. But I feel like they're wondering if they picked up a different signal from you or if it was wrong, or it's like if I want to say the loving energy that they felt from you, it's like they're wondering if they misinterpreted it, if it was like just that you were feeling really good, that like they're trying to figure out why their approach isn't working. And unfortunately, I'm not so sure that they're going to figure that out before you either move on or you kind of let go of the feelings that those romantic feelings sometimes when they're not, I want to say capitalized on, but when you kind of have that spark with somebody and then it kind of fizzles out, sometimes it never really comes back the way that it needs to for something to happen. So I feel like that might actually be how this goes if this person kind of doesn't see that they actually have to, kind of make an approach or let you know sort of things that they're interested. So I think I'll leave it there, Capricorn. If this reading resonated, I hope that it was helpful and brought you some clarity. If you've made it this far, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful Valentine's Day. Just a few things if you're new here. I upload readings every Thursday and Sunday. Sunday are always the mini weekly love reads. This is just a bonus Valentine's Day read. And I do want to let you know private readings are closed for a little while. Just so I can kind of play catch up and make more space for new reads in the next month or so. So, that's your read for today. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.